maybe she will become hero for him. She's probably a vegetable, and she will have no choice but to defend herself. Okay, why Ayane agreed to that? I thought this is a different character. Oh my god. Oh my god, she so wants him to like it. What did she destroy it? I have a feeling like she will explode at some point. Like, this is like just different perspective of values. Take her out now, please? She will like ruin this place. Is that a joke that I think it is? Mission failed. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Muramasa. Yeah, last episode was pretty crazy. We had Muramasa against Masamune. We all know how it ends, and actually, you may wonder why we are on this screen and we are playing this theme right now. Also, my microphone is bad, now should be good. Sorry about that. Forgot. I want to present like a little like short theory about what is Ichijo backstory, because on the previous episode, if you check it out, there's a CG with Ichijo father and her, and it seems like it's like in the same place. There's like a fireplace or something, and it looks like also the dialogue. If you take account the background and the dialogue, it seems like it's not Kageaki thoughts, but more like thoughts of her father. Like, so I think like Ichijo's father was kind of similar to Kageaki, something that he did, and he felt like he needed to be punished, and it couldn't be done by legal ways, because I think like Ichijo killed him ultimately. I don't know why and how that happened, but also on that CG, Ichijo was very calm about what she's doing, so maybe she was just too young to like know what's going on. Maybe she was manipulated by her father. That's kind of messed up if you ask me. For example, maybe he did something and he wanted to be punished, and he manipulated, like, without telling the concept of death or murder and everything. He just, like, manipulated Ichijo to kill him, basically. And she was not aware what's happening then. Maybe after that, she realized what she did, and that's when Ichijo that we know now came to be. And maybe that's why she's so emotional in the end of the fight. In the previous episode, because she remembers her father and what she did to him, and he's kind of similar to him. That's what I think would happen. I don't know, like, circumstances about this, but I have a feeling like this is what happened, and I have a feeling like this is the backstory for Ichijo. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see, like, in more details, what actually happened. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm missing something, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go, let's continue the story. Leave up a like if you like the episode, dislike if you dislike it, and you can subscribe as well. Also join my Discord to talk about Muramasa more. We need more Muramasa people on Discord. We are overtaken by Umineko. Literally. Join the Legion of Muramasa. Okay, yep, that's what I expected from the previous episode. We'll have probably Ichijo together with Kageaki. How does that, like, work? I mean, okay, maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions at this point. Probably I do. I mean, Ichijo and Masamune, especially Masamune, is judging Kageaki being evil and want to kill him. So how they work together, I don't know. Also, yeah, seems like there's like some, like, I don't know, like, there's like mixed opinions about Masamune. Some people hate him, some people try to justify him. It's very interesting. I really like that, like, a little different, like, opinions on both comments and Discord that we have currently. That's really cool. Personally, I don't think, like, yeah, like, he can think that what he's doing is justice, like, this is his perception and everything. Yeah, sure. In his eyes, it's good what he's doing. Like he's like destined to destroy evil and everything. Sure, but it doesn't mean he's right. I don't like. In my eyes, he's cursed. He's like going with enemies necessary to kill evil. What's evil in his eyes? Even like hurting your own like allies. That's just part itself. Like, just no. Also, yeah, I still wonder if Masamune have Shinogi or if he like even have one. If he needs Shinogi, if he has like 7 weapons, maybe he don't have Shinogi because he's the ancient. Oh well, I'm just like talking about like 5 minutes now and we just read one sentence. Let's just continue. Okay, so they are together.
どういうことです？
私が話します。
一条。
昨日頼まれたんです。ヤマトの平和を取り戻すための戦いに力を貸してほしいって。
Okay.
私は引き受けることにしました。港さん、お願いです。私を手伝ってください。
Okay. She looks straight into my eyes, holding my gaze with a fierce intensity.
自分の未熟は分かってます。だから、港さんに補ってほしいんです。
Okay.
しかし、俺は。
I'm evil. Doesn't she know what that means? If I kill...
港さんはもう殺さなくていい。
Oh.
それは私がやります。
Maybe she will become hero for him. Like, oh, that might be it. Maybe she plans to like relieve him from the burden of Muramasa curse with Masamune. Also, it seems like Masamune is not forcing her. That's very good. I mean, that's very interesting and good. Because if you think about Muramasa, she forces you to kill someone good if you kill someone evil. You have no control about it. Seems like Masamune is not forcing her to kill Kageaki. He's not like going berserk and just like go and kill Kageaki because I see evil in him. So this is very good, actually. I don't know about Ginseigo, depends I guess how strong Masamune is, because Ginseigo is like, whoo! Yeah, Masamune is not happy about that. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting, so she have like power over Masamune actually. Okay. Is this a way out? If I take her hand, everything will change. No more innocents will have to die. I can stop killing. Oh. So, did she forgive him for his previous crimes? Or not? It's hard to tell but right now, to be honest. I don't think she forgives him. But she don't want to like kill him. This is complicated. There we have the line. There we have the line that was pretty much the same in Nemesis Road. Okay. Okay, I to be honest, I like this development. I like this development. Ooh, nice. Also, I would suspect that at some point in the story, Masamune will actually take over and will try to kill Kagaki anyway, regardless of what Ayane is thinking, so I think that will happen sooner or later. Fudrako is one of the many pure lands that feature in Buddhist cosmology. Given Rokuhara's deep ties to Ranzai sect Buddhism, it was perhaps a natural choice when it came time to name the fortress. Still, some concessions had to be made. Also, yeah, like this thing have like a lot of guns, I just realized. Holy crap. Wait, and they were like unable to shoot down the bomb? With this? Maybe they're like anti-air. Wait, they are anti-air, what the hell? I guess, yeah, Dragoon was like carrying it in like very fast, so maybe they like had no time. Yeah, makes sense.
そういえば前から気になってたんですけど、
おう。
不堕落って普通不堕落とか不堕落とかって書きませんか？仏教関係の本なんかだと。
Okay, so this is Japanese kanji, play words and everything.
それが問題になった。
Okay.
上名に当てる漢字としてはあまりに縁起が悪かろう。楽は無論。楽にしても。
Yeah, like having a fall, so yeah, that pretty much. I agree with that, actually. So, what character they use for Raku here?
そりゃそうですね。
そこで一時変えて不堕落城となった。
Contentment, okay.
そのせいかどうかは知らないが、この城は落城は無論、未だ攻め寄せられた経験もない。
Well, all we need is one bomb. As only 5 years have passed since the fortress was completed, one might say that it simply has not had its chance. And that is true. But it's also true that where I... What? God damn it, is this like translation or this is me? But it is also true that they were I an enemy general. This must be a translation. That were I an enemy... What? That doesn't make sense. I would think twice before assaulting so imposing a bastion. Also, I had a talk and some thoughts on Discord, and I think, like, I was wondering if Batrugi will actually make appearance in this road as well, because it's pretty much the same story, but like playing differently. But I forgot about Sorimachi in the previous road. Sorimachi in the previous road changed plans, like he shifted from plan B to C or whatever. So one of his plans was making Batrugi, basically. And like plan before it was to probably turn Ayane against Kagaki. So if he did that in this route, because he couldn't do that in the previous route, she was dead. But now he can do this, so Batrugi have no reason to exist, actually. So Konatsu is still alive. She's probably a vegetable in the hospital, but alive, and maybe she will, like, you know, somehow get better. God damn it. Of course, as the Meiji loyalists proven at Goryakuku, an impressive design is not necessarily indecisive of impregnability. Will Feduraku prove itself the equal of mighty Sevastopol? Depending on how the situation develops, we might soon find out. As if I were still a bystander. I am not. My vision here, our mission, will, if successful, dramatically alter the political landscape of Yamato. Also, I just thought like, goddamn, I have like random thoughts. I was like talking about Masamune taking over to kill Kageaki, right? But it can like actually go otherwise. Like, Ichijo don't want to kill Kageaki, right? And everything. She's like basically ordering Masamune. And I'm actually surprised by that, by the way. And what if they're working together, right? We know that both of them have like feelings for each other. And what if Kageaki actually kills someone during like a mission or whatever? Maybe he will like save Ichijo and he will kill to save her, and that will trigger Muramasa. That will trigger Muramasa, and Muramasa will force her will to kill Ichijo, and she will have no choice but to defend herself. So it will be like a duel to death basically, because Muramasa would not stop. Actually, maybe she can like disable Kagaki without killing him. I mean, she did that here before, so maybe she can do that again. Yeah, also that's interesting. I wonder, like, what if like Muramasa is forcing you to kill someone, and that someone is like disabling you into the state that you cannot actually kill that person? Like, I don't know, she will like cut off your legs and a hand or something, or destroy armor, like, mostly, so Muramasa cannot move. If you take the pilot from like Mido from Muramasa, what will happen? Will Muramasa just like go automatic mode and go stalk the person anyway? Or will it like influence mind of the pilot anyway? Huh. I wonder. There's a lot of things that I think that Muramasa will not explain. Like the thing with Ayane fitting inside of Masamune. I said it plot hole. And you said on Discord that there's no plot hole if it's not basically told how it works. Explained. Anyway. Oh, we are back here, okay.
この男が今幕府の主導権を握りたがってアクセクしてるんやけど
Wait, they're going to assassinate Raicho. Wait, what?
そうは問屋がおろさん血筋から言えば四久保の筆頭やけどなそれだけで納得するほど他の三人は甘くない結局国氏の貢献には長老閣の遊佐同心が立てられて来長は風下にやられてもうたこの来長に力を貸すこっちの政治的地位の向上と引き換えにな六原の執権に押し上げてやるんや、
Okay.
朝廷の権威で五行をつけてやったり幕府の内側にいたらやりにくい仕事を代行してやったりしてなそうや仕事や今の来長には同心が目の上の鼓舞しゃあけど自分でちょっかいかけたらすぐバレてまうわそこでうちらが手を出す遊佐同心の権威が失墜するような事件を宇田落城に潜入して引き起こしてや
Okay,
る
so they're not to assassinate Raicho. Also, it sounds like he requested that because he needs you to sneak. It's like it's a deal, so we are dealing with Raicho actually. Okay, why Ayane agreed to that? I mean, this is like helping Rokuhara, right? What? It doesn't make sense. Ichijo, what the hell? You're like helping Rokuhara now? What?
手引きは来長の配下がしてくれる具体的なとこは任せるわけどやりすぎないように気ぃつけてな幕府を操るのがこっちの目的なんやから
Yeah, okay. Control Rokuhara. Okay, so you are helping Rokuhara, but you can also control them by that. I have a problem with that, actually. I felt like Ichijo is so convinced into like some stuff, especially with Rokuhara, that she will like not help them like in any circumstances. Seems like that's not the case. Maybe the fight with Kageyaki changed her a bit. Might be. Probably did. Maybe she like different. She's thinking differently about what's actually evil. So we're already having like some changes in Ichijo mindset here.
潰してもうたら元も子もない。
Ah. Oh, hello.
自分は新任の
Whoa.
物所国
I thought this is a different character. Oh my god.
こちらは同じく新た一姫
Oh my god. Yeah, I recognize Kageyaki. Yes, cool. But I saw her and I thought like this is a different character. I thought like this is someone who will open the door for Kageyaki. What the fuck? Oh my god. Look how Yukata can change person. Holy shit. I like this version of Ayane. I like this version a lot. I like this version more than her standard outfit. Okay, that's my favorite one. Also, Kageyaki look badass in this. In his kimono. In his yukata. I don't know, actually, wait. Because... I don't know, it's like... Male kimono also called yukata? Or not? I don't know. I know females have like yukatas. Like, they're like used for like some... yeah, just like... Yeah, you know. Is it yukata as well? Or this is just called kimono? I'm not sure. You can give me a bit of trivia about yukatas and kimonos actually in the comment section. That would be cool to like have distinguished this. Okay, Arata Kageyaki. This is Arata Ichihime. Oh my god! They literally gave her Ichihime name. Wow! What a play! Arata Kageyaki, Arata Ichihime will be transferred from Inaba District Headquarters.
担当の方にお取り次ぎを願います。
お待ちください。本日着任印馬大官所より転出の新田景明殿。は、
Okay.
承っております。どうぞお通りください。ただいま万所へ連絡いたします。
I wonder why they changed her whole name. Kageyaki changed only his like surname to Arata from Minato, and they changed both surname and name for Ichijo. Huh, I wonder if this is like accidental or like on purpose. Would they recognize both of these names?
ありがとうございます。
We bow to the guard, who is square-jawed and hard-eyed, look exactly like you would expect a guard to look, and pass through the gate. Beyond it lies a different world. From the great keep that looms high above, rose walls, and moat snake along the hillside, joining the existing natural barriers to form layers of overlapping fortification. The open spaces between these layers are dotted with structures of varying purpose, or given over to farmlands and fields. Though it follows the hilltop castle design established by the Takeda clan of Kai, it scaled dwarfs, any of its historical predecessor.
あそこに行けばいいんでしょうか。
いや、
While we're unable to produce the map of Futuraku before arriving, I do not need one. to make an educated guess.
あれはおそらく下級部官の詰め所だ。政務施設は普通、ずっと奥にある。
Okay. Makes sense actually. Because if you want to like mobilize some army or like some people like guards or something, you want them to be on border, not like inside.
じゃあ山登りですか？
She decides. She's not the sort of shy from a walk, so I assume she's imagining what it's like for the thousands of bureaucrats who work here. What? She's not the sort to shy from a walk, so I assume she's imagining what... Okay. I smiled and corrected her misunderstanding.
その必要はない。待っていれば迎えが来る。
迎え？
Okay. Who is it? I point to the road leading up the mountain.
アスファルトで舗装されている。最新の技術だな。凹凸が少ない。
Oh, do they have like steam cars or something, maybe?
そうですね。あ、そうか。
As the answer clicks, in each head, we hear the loud rumble of the engine descending the hill. Quicker than expected, we must thank the guard for his diligence.
車か。
Yeah.
これだけ広い城内だ。移動手
Technology is here.
は機能すまい。丁寧に舗装された道路もある。本丸から大手門まで、ものの十数分もあれば行きつけるのかもしれんな。
In settings like this, like Muramasa, where we have clearly some kind of like weird fantasy stuff, like for example Tsurugis, right? Like this is like soul transfer and some weird shenanigans. I would call it even magic. Yeah, I know it's not magic, but you could call it. And yeah, people have these Tsurugis that have their own minds, and this is amazing. And they're still amazed by a car. I just like... I love settings like this. They're like, they make sense, but they're also funny at the same time. Because I mean, they created engine, okay? That's mechanical thing. That's not a soul inside a piece of armor.
便利なもんですね。
下級の檻、兵員を迅速に展開するのにも役立ちそうだ。
Yes, definitely. There's always a chance that your roads might be used by invading forces instead, but I suspect that this is why they paved them with the asphalt instead of concrete. Concrete is generally strong enough to support a 50-ton main battle tank. Asphalt is not. It is, however, much easier to repair. That being the case, it might be possible to adopt a strategy where you destroy your roads to keep them out of enemy hands, then rebuild them once you regain control. Well, as long as the cost permits. Yeah, that's like pretty simple strategy.
国産車だな。
あ、そういえば新聞で見たことあります。これ。
富田 AA 型。国産乗用車の第1号だ。
Hell yeah!
この城で使われている車はすべて国産ですよ。値は張りますが、それが公人のたしなみというものですからね。
She have actually picture screen, so she's kind of relevant, probably.
全く同意できます。その姿勢なくして国内産業の育成は成し得ません。あなたが今川中将閣下の
Imagawa. I don't remember surnames of them. Raicho? Raicho was Imagawa, right?
武用心ですよ、港様。ここでうかつにその名前を口になさいますな。私は表向き、お弓とは何の関係もない一介の役人を装い、スパイ活動をしているのですから。
Okay. Also, yeah, probably from Raicho, because look at her, she's beautiful as well. Like, sparkling and stuff.
とてもそうは見えませんが。
当然でしょう。そうでなくては密偵など務まりませんもの。
Yeah.
港さん、 話が通じてないような気が。
俺もそう思う。
Okay.
さあどうぞ。まずは感謝へご案内します。
But what will you do? What kind of
この
chaos you
一
will
棟を
do?
お使いください。
This house is yours. It's Minato house! Indeed! This is the exactly same background that we had in the backstory for Minato. It's literally his house.
ここ一軒全部？
少し前まで警備兵の詰め所だったものです。住むには手狭で少々不自由をおかけするかもしれませんが。
Great.
十分です。他の感謝から離れているのがいい。
ええ、その点を考慮して手配しました。
Good. We can like plan some stuff.
誰にも聞かれずに済みます。それでも油断はなさいませぬように。
心得ております。ところで、
はい。
今後あなたと連絡を取る際にはどのようにしましょう？
Good question, actually.
万所で与竜殿岩田を呼び出してくだされば結構です。
Okay,
お二人は
makes sense.
私の部下ということになっていますから、
Chief Scribe
人目をは
Wata.
ばかる必要はありません。
了解しました。
他には何か。はい。
私と港さんがここで一緒に暮らして、その問題とかないのか？はためにかなり怪しいような気が。
Ayane Tsundere mode is like just booting up right now.
うん。大丈夫ですよ。お二人は夫婦ということになっていますし。
Okay, so yeah, so they have a cover.
宿舎は外壁や天守が頑丈にできていませんので、柱へ強烈な頭突き等を加えるのはご遠慮ください。
Oh my god, Ichijo cannot handle it. Oh my
だそう
god.
だ。一条。
でも、夫婦？
Oh my god. We cannot lose Ichijo.
知らなかったのか？
聞いてませんし。
Maybe because he knew what kind of reaction you would make.
偽名の名字を同じにしただろう。
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't realize that actually. Oh my god, that's true.
それは
Yeah,
兄弟なのか
I
な
thought
と。
I thought that as well. Oh my god.
夫婦ということにしておかないと宿舎を分けられてしまうだろうが、それでは不便で困る。
そりゃそうですけど。
嫌なのか？
Yeah. She's like, no, that's not it. Baka.
俺と夫婦を装うのは嫌か？
She wants to be your wife for real, not just pretend.
それは
Oh,
そんなことは。
that's actually a lovely episode. I like it.
俺は嫌だ。
Oh. Okay, never mind. He don't like what?
サマーソルトキックもご遠慮ください。
Oh my god, poor Ichijo. Oh, poor Ichijo. Her feelings are just like shattered in every like possible place and dimension at this point.
だそうだ、一条。
Oh my god. Oh my god, she so wants him to like it.
婚姻とは親善で誓うべきもの。方便で詐称するのは気が進まん。
Okay, so you don't mind actually having Ichijo as your wife. Okay. That clarifies stuff more.
はあ。
Yeah, don't worry, Ichijo.
だが、その点を置けば、
Yes.
お前のような見目良い少女と住まいを共にするのは男性として率直に喜ばしい。
Okay, will she faint or will she get frustrated or she will just hit wall again with head or something?
あな
He just hit.
た、わざとやってませんか？
Why I hear horses? What did she destroy? She's trying to calm herself down by destroying stuff. Oh my god, this is amazing.
何のことでしょう。
That's great. What, are you afraid of horses now? What?
我々は早速
Get the
行動に
fuck
移
off me.
します。
What is going... What? What? Oh. Ah. Okay. I missed that in Muramasa. Oh my god. Muramasa in early stages of game is so good in throwing out jokes like this. That's great. I love it. Like, you have like serious tone. We have spy mission and everything. And then suddenly we have like horses attacking Ichijo for no particular reason. And I'm not going to comment about the last part.
最初はどのように？
情報収集を。城内の人物と事物を己の字幕で確認します。
Okay, makes sense.
計画立案はその後に。
そうですね。
まずはターゲットの実像を知りたいところです。手配りをしていただけますか？
Also, I want to put this episode as soon as I like finish like recording this. But I must like restrain myself. If like for a while I did it like this. When I had like very good episode, I just put it in like in the same day. But that like made me even more stressed because I had lack of videos for like actual schedule. So I'll have to like restrain myself now for a few days before I can actually upload this. I will put some teasers on Discord though. I will put like some I will put picture of wall on Discord or picture of horse. I wonder if they will like know what's going on.
そのくらいならすぐに業務に過去つけて面会できるよう取り計らいましょう。その間に入浴を済ませておいてください。
I guess.
なるほど。身だしなみにうるさい人物ですか？
ええ。馬糞臭い少女が公文書を持ってきたら怒ると思います。
Oh my god. What's happening with Ichijo? That was great. That was great comedy sequence. I like that. After giving Ichijo a thoughtful washing, we head into the central keep with the documents meant for the general signature. Chief Iwata clearly knows her profession. This is, as she said, the perfect excuse.
遊佐同心ってどんなやつなんでしょう？
Mischievous, have experience, he's bald.
それを多少なりと知るために会いに行くのだが。
I glance around quickly. Fortunately, no one is inside.
言葉遣いに注意しろ。宿舎とは違う。どこで誰が聞いているかわからん。
Yeah.
はい。すみません。
When I'm sure that she understands, I continue in more normal tone.
遊佐これ森入道同心。関東宿坊の最年長であられ、先の大将領、森氏殿下の懐刀と目されていたお方でもある。軍政領略の道に明るく。
Yep. Yusa Doshin, Yusa Koremori. So Doshin have like two names or what? Like Yusa Doshin and his other name or like he's known by other name Yusa Koremori maybe? I don't know.
その一方、文化芸能も大いに好まれ、多くの芸術家を保護し、また、御自らたしなまれる。単なる伝統保守よりも、新規な試み、 前衛的な挑戦を愛されるその姿勢と、公務においてもしばしば型破りな振る舞いを見せることから、人呼んでバサラクボ。俺が知っているのはこの程度だ。
Okay. All anyone outside of Shogunate knows.
私もそのくらいです。六原の連中方々って私生活とか生々しい姿をほとんど新聞や雑誌に見せませんから。
She just wanted to say about the fuckers.
確かに。
Oh, it's so Ichijo. Especially true when compared to the nobles of Europe, whose primary function these days seems to be birthing new scandals to keep their people entertained. But then, one could call that a peacetime duty, and the Yamato is not at peace. Perhaps the great and powerful who led Rokuhara will provide the public with more fodder once their conquest is complete. Once Yamato has drawn in blood. Yeah. Our job is to prevent that from happening. And how will you do that exactly?
関東
Oh,
大学
hello.
の食料状況報告を提出に参りました。遊佐中将閣下にお取り次ぎ願います。
Yeah, she's the one that works for Doshin, basically. We saw her in like chapter... When did we next saw her? Chapter... I don't even remember what chapter that was. Oh, chapter 4! Yeah, it was in chapter 4. He was like... She appeared when Doshin was on the phone with the science guy. Yeah, okay. I don't know her name though.
かしこまりました。お待ちください。
It ends up not being much of wait. Within moments, the page returns and motion us forward. I bow and proceed down the hallway, Ichijo following behind. We soon come to an office, unmarkable in appearance, save for the large man sitting with his back turned to us. I kneel at the entrance and lower my head to the floor.
構わぬぞ。入れ。は。
Okay. Kagaki is a good spy. I rise and cross the threshold, taking care to keep my head at a respectful tilt. The general might not be watching, but his page surely is. I resist the urge to glance at Ichijo. I just hope she's not glaring at the man wide back. Yeah, she would be like, oh my god, I want to so kill you.
宇都宮からの報告か。は。穀類の不足は深刻かの。御意。このままでは配給制に移行せざるを得なくなる恐れもありとのこと。岡部の乱がたたっておるな。
Okabe Ghost. I might want some trivia about this. About this Okabe Ghost.
は。総じて食料事情は改善の方向へ向かってはおりますが、北関東の一部は例外と言わねばなりません。軍の挑発が過酷であったからの。それにあの辺りの町や村をいくつか反乱に加担したトガで潰してしもうたのも響いておる。皇后を思えば見せしめは必要であったしの。獅子殿のやりようを責める気はないが、農業人口をいきなり1000人単位で削られてはな。
Yeah.
経済が土台から崩れてしまうわ。
I wonder how long Ichijo can like be calm here, you know? I have a feeling like she will explode at some point.
は。さてさて、どうしたものやら。
The general hums to himself, as though considering the problem, though he does not even glance at the stack of papers he brought. He seems to be engaged in some delicate task, which occupied the greater part of his attention.
チャチャマル殿に頭を下げねばならんかな。スンズの豊かさをちーと他へ回してくれと。
Yeah. Chachamaru is like your bank, basically. Like, She's like the wealthiest. What we got the information like before.
借りを作るのは少々恐ろしい相手だがの。
さようで。
お主、あの姫子を侮るか。
Harmless kitten. No, I don't think so.
滅相も。
I've never met the woman. You did actually, but you don't know. You don't know her secret identity. You have no idea. You have no idea.
あれは人食いとらぞ。堀越騒動の顛末を知らぬわけではあるまい。
No?
足利茶々丸、今川来長、大鳥志宿。皆若く武々しく、企み深い恐ろしき者どもよ。
Okay.
裏も表もない正直者は、この同心くらいじゃ。
Yeah, taking advantage of his age and experience. Makes sense. The general throws his head back and laughs. I consider joining him for a moment, but decide against it. Instead, I deepen my bow a fraction.
聞かぬ声よの。
は？
万所の者は皆見知っておるつもりでいたが、
Oh,
お主とはこたびが初見よな。
I'm new. Don't worry, I'm like new employee.
これは、ご挨拶が遅れ、申し訳ございません。
I'm unable to conceal my surprise. There must be hundreds of bureaucrats swarming this castle. It is difficult to believe that a man in the general's position would find the time to remember them all. Is he baiting me? Probably not. Without being certain, however, I can't risk calling his bluff.
自分は、あなた影明と申します。本日より出資させていただいております。
新たのう。そちらの娘子は
She's my wife.
は、自分の妻にて、一姫と申します。
Uncanny? Ichijo has not spoken since entering the room, nor has the general even once looked our way.
未熟者ゆえ、至らぬ点は多々あることと存じますが、どうか、ご指導ご鞭達のほど。
ほう。夫婦で出資とは関心よの。
恥ずかしながら、病の父母を養わねばならぬ事情もあり、自分一人の務めでは暮らしが立ち行かず。
いずこより参った。
Ooh, did you work out your backstory? Ooh, yeah, that kind of interrogation is bad.
印馬大官所に勤めておりました。
Oh, nice, okay, he have like actually planned for his backstory, nice.
印馬沼か。
はい。
あの沼は厄介だの。
は。2年前の水害では、周辺の村々が相当な痛手を受けました。
5年前にも大洪水を起こしておる。
は。
すると、来年またあるということかな。
そのように噂する者もおりまする。
I've studied my part. The words came easy enough. I only hope that I managed to infuse them with the right amount of muted urgency.
治水工事を完成させねばならんの。印馬沼の洪水は幕府の蔵米に直接響く。
差し出口ではございますが、何卒お願い申し上げます。
He's definitely suspicious about them. I wonder why. Like, he never met them. Why he's suspicious about them? Like Kagaki said, there's like thousands or hundreds of bureaucrats, so why them? The general falls silent. In the silence, I hear the dull scrape of tools against the wood. Should we leave the reports and go?
ご心臓。
お前だ。
Yeah.
はい。
あまり口を聞かれぬな。
Not really. Also, probably Ichijo don't have a backup story.
まあ。
申し訳ありません。
I interpose myself quickly.
この者、 骨惜しみせずよく働くのですが、どうも言葉の使い方を知らぬところがあり、公方様の前では口を開かぬよう、あらかじめ言い聞かせておりました。
女子に口を閉ざせとは、お主もこくよの。構わぬ構わぬ。若いうちは無礼も愛嬌、好きなように喋らせ。
Okay. He so want to expose them. But still, how he knows? Did he send spies to Raicho actually? And the spies double spied the spy, so he knows who they are actually? Or maybe the spy for Raicho is spy for him and is double spying for him because he's spying for Raicho. So he knows. Don't try to dissect these sentences. Do not try.
は、お言葉とあれば。
I should teach you glance. She seems to take its meaning. At least, she does not project an aura of hostility as she waits for the general to continue.
不堕落はいかがかな。
でっかいですね。バカみたく。
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty blunt.
ほうほう。気に食わんか、この。
いえ、別に。金の無駄遣いだなって思うだけです。
Okay.
なるほど。
Yep, she is honest.
面目次第も。
Oh my god, Kagaki is so face palming in his like soul right now.
よいよい、怒ってはおらぬ。こうも明けつけだとすがすがしいほどよ。して五歳君、何故金の無駄だと思う？
わからないんですか？
姫。
Yeah, like answering with question is like really bad attitude.
うん。ご教示くだされ。
簡単なことです。落ちない城なんてどこにもない。どんなに守りを固めたって落ちるときは落ちるのが城です。そんなものに金をかけるのは馬鹿げてます。
ほう。
Huh.
新たとやら。は。お主の妻は誠の賢人よの。
I mean,
なんと申
she
しま
spoke
したもの。
truth. Still, they believe that this castle will like never fall, but we all know that's impossible. Like sooner or later, everything is taken out, especially in a world like this. I think. I don't know. Was there like any fortress in the story that was like never ever taken or defeated? I don't know. Maybe you guys know, so you can know me in the comments. Like, give me some history lesson. Basically, if there's like any kind of castle or base or whatever that was like never taken by enemy, I wonder if like it's possible to like it stand forever. Really?
いや、いちいちもっともな話じゃ。しかしの一。
何ですか？
確かにこの城は貴重な金国を湯水のように投じて作られておる。おそらくもっとマシな使い道がいくらでもあったことだろうて。それでも無駄ではないぞ。
Okay.
そうでしょうか。
Ichijo reply carries an unmistakable note of challenge. I feel a headache coming up.
どんな意味があるんですか？
わからぬかな。
はい。
Oh? Answering with a question?
それはの。
What thing? The general pauses, then declaims in a commanding tone.
こけ脅しじゃ。ほれ、でっかい城を建てればみんなビビるではないか。
Yeah, I guess it shows the power. Yep, that makes sense. Like, everyone's looking, oh my god, Rukuhara is rich and powerful. Oh, we cannot, like, deal with this. Yeah, let's just go back to work. Yeah, and she's pissed about this. Ichijo, please, just calm down. It's not a place. A time. As his booming laughter once fills my ears, I glance behind me to see Ichijo scrolling like a thunderstorm. I understand how she feels. But I'm glad his back is turned.
要はこれと同じよ。
Without turning, Yu Sadoshi's raised one hand. He's holding a small wooden object. Presumably the source of that sound I heard.
茶杓でございますか。
Okay.
いかにも。
The object is a steam bamboo rod, carved at one end. A tool for letting powder tea into the bowls.
名を思い草と申す。肥後細川家に代々伝えられていたものでの小堀遠州の作であるという。数年前無理を言って譲ってもろうた。
Okay. The scope is more curved than most. I suppose that it does resemble the ghost flower, for which it is named.
見事なお品と。
であろう。名人小堀遠江の神が手がけ、比類なき芸道大名細川家において300年、20代にわたり
Quite an item.
使われ、えも言われぬ風格が備わっておるわ。これほどの品、世にいくつもあるまいて。
まさに。
しかしの、一姫殿はこれをどう見る？
Huh.
小汚い竹の切れ端。
So simple. Wow. I mean, she's not wrong. Again. Like, this is like just different perspective of values. Like, I would say like, I don't have the same opinion like Ichijo like on everything, but I have similar opinion on some things like her. Like, some people would say like, I will keep something like, I don't know, some kind of like old item, so they can like, I don't know, I will just keep it on my basement because it's old and who knows, it's like part of history and stuff. Yeah, and I'm like, but why taking place? It's trash. Just get rid of this. You will never use it. Why it's here? So I'm like pretty much in similar situation like Ichijo right now. Not on everything, because some things have like historical value, like actually historical value. But I mean like, yeah, like, you know, like in general stuff.
しかり、全くみすぼらしい竹よの。庭先に転がっておれば踏んでしまうわ。不堕落城もこれと変わらぬ。
は？
恐ろしき城と思えばそう見えよう。張り子の虎と思えばそう見えよう。どちらも真実。どちらも正確。
Both are true. Yep, it's all depending on the perspective. Like I said.
見る者が決めればよい。しからば世の万物に意味はなく、世の万物に意味はあろう。
I wonder if this dialogue would trigger some bigger thought process inside of Kagaki and Ayane. About like, not the items, but themselves. Maybe about like the actions that Kagaki is doing mostly, like about Muramasa and everything. Maybe Kagaki will start thinking that maybe his opinion on his doing is not the only truth. Maybe it's just how he perceives it. Maybe he will just acknowledge this at some point. Probably not, but just a random thought.
俺、不堕落城じゃ。くれてやろう。
Wait, what? With a flick of the wrist, he lofts the spoon into the air. It lands perfectly on Ichijo's open hand.
なんと。
You're giving kinda like treasure to her.
ダチン代わりに持って行け。
Okay, that's
しかし、これは。
a priceless artifact for a handful of papers? A general can't be serious. Ichijo is looking at me, clearly at lost. Regardless of whatever she values the object, she at least recognizes its significance. Yep.
どうした？気に入らぬか？
そのようなことは決して。しかし、 自分の身の程に釣り合うものとは到底思えず。
そう卑下するでない。たかが耳かきをもらった程度で。
Okay.
は、
耳かき？
俺、わしは頭が大きいからの。
Okay.
耳かきもそれくらいの大きさがないと用が足りぬ。先頃自分で作ってみた耳かきじゃ世に二つとない珍品であろうよ。
Oh, I heard the snap. Ichijo just snapped that. Oh.
このクソ坊主。
And Kagaki, take her out now, please.
おお、からかいが過ぎたかの。クワバラクワバラ。
Oh my god, this is bad. He's taunting her.
新た、報告書はそこに置いてゆけ。奥方がわしのハゲ頭をひっぱたく前に連れ出してくれ。
は、
ご苦労であった。
は、失礼いたします。
Oh my god. I signal Ichijo to precede me outside. Though she makes no attempt to hide her displeasure, she stands and leaves without another word. I rise up to her, but before turning, I look to the floor. The spoon lies there, split across its stem.
小汚い竹の切れっ端よ。
Ah.
であろう。
To the end, he never spares us a glance. Wow, okay, Doshin is good.
味を見るには目で見るな。
Doshin is good. I didn't like him at first. Just because we had like literally no information on him. Seems like in this road, I will actually start respecting him and he's good. He doesn't do like technically anything bad yet, I would say, so I can respect his knowledge and everything. He's mischievous and stuff, but yeah, that's experience for you. Also, it bothers me. Look at this. It bothers me. Does it bother you? Look at his face. Look at his face now. And look at this CG. You see, it's exactly the same, but this one have like his eyes closed and this one have his eyes open. It kind of bothers me. Why they cannot like do both of them like having eyes open? For example, or closed. Be consistent. I can clearly see he's looking at me, but at the same time he's not looking at me. To see things truly, first close your eyes.
またずさんな手を打ってきたものよの。やれやれ。よしきよ。
Yoshikiyo, okay.
柳生上腕をこれ。
Good Yagyu, okay. Huh.
なかなか一筋縄ではいかぬ人のようだ。
A man of hidden depths. I agree. I agree. And I think I will end the episode here. Actually, no. Actually, no. I wanted to end the episode, but I want to see like aftermath and they talk about Doshin. I'm just too interested in this.
ただの腐れ坊主ですよ。人をバカにしやがって。
Yeah, pretty much. He playing mind games. Yep, that's experience for you. A black aura rises from Ichijo's skin. At least she's keeping her voice down, as I warned her to before. Not that I'm taking any chances, I chose this road back to our longings because I guessed correctly, as it turns out that the comparatively steep incline would make it unpopular with foot traffic. There's no one around to overhear. Still.
一条、もう少し感情を隠せ。
はい。そうしなきゃならないのは。
Yeah, you didn't like attack him on spot, so I commend you for that.
ままならないのか。
She looks down, perhaps ashamed.
どうしても。
No, I suppose not. Perhaps that was always too much to ask for one such as her.
短期決戦だな。
Yeah, pretty much. She will like ruin this place. This has confirmed what I already suspect from the outset. Time is not on our side. The longer we are here, the greater the risk. And not only from Ichijo Reichi's fury. Subterfuge is an art that demands flexibility. And in that, I'm no more gifted than she. We will give ourselves away. And sooner or later than that, we must complete our mission and be gone from this place. It will be messy. There's no time for well-laid plans. But the prince must have expected that, as counting on it even. If he would want it subtly, he would have sent one of his no doubt numerous spies. Yep, pretty much. I assume, yep, that makes sense. He sent 2 Musha, because he wanted a brute force solution, both to shatter Okuhara's image of invulnerability and to demonstrate his power to Imagawa Raicho. The question I must answer is what shape that solution will take. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's cute. Oh, and this is... Wow. You know how in Japan the first name is a big deal, right? You remember. She actually calls Kageaki by his name. I think this is the first time, actually. She's acting like his wife, alright? She's acting like his wife. I look up at the sound of my name. It appears to have flustered Ichijo. She needs more practice. Though in this case, that does not appear to have been her goal. She's pointing down the road. I turn. A woman is there. Okay, who are you? She is young and beautiful in my humble estimation, but that is no cause for surprise. I'm sure this castle has dozens of women who fit the same description. Yeah, I assume so. Huh. I don't believe we ever saw her. It is somewhat odd, I suppose, that a young woman would choose this laborious path, but not terribly. Ichijo has managed it easily enough. Neither of these things is sufficient, cause for her to hold my eye, and yet, hold it, she does. Is it her clothing? Nothing about this is strange. In fact, her kimono is rather plain, though without the utilitarian cut that might mark her as a housemaid or bureaucrat like Chief Iwata. Ah, that's the problem. I cannot see her place. Fuduraku is a rigidly structured society. Here everyone has a place. And attire is most basic indicator therefore. But her attire tells me nothing. Huh. Her features have a refined cast. Taking that alone, I would guess her a lady of noble birth, but her clothing, as well as other factors, say that is not so. Not does she appear a lady in waiting, nor one of the priestess who tend the castle shrines, nor a soldier, not a laborer, not a wandering cook. She does not belong. And from the obvious confusion in her bearing, I wonder if she would not agree.
もし
Do I choose my course of action quickly? It is not without some doubt. But at some point, every choice is a gamble. If she is, in fact, a suspicious individual, then as a shogunate officer, it behoves me to approach. If the opposite is true, and she is someone nobody would fail to recognize, then almost any act carries the risk of disaster. A polite query seems the safest bet. Yeah. Who are you?
何か難儀されておいでですか。
難儀というほどのことでは。
She lowers her eyes. Differently, I look down. Her foot catches my eye. Light sandals. Hardly appropriate for a hike. Dirt has turned her tabby socks brown. I suspect her last statement may not have been truthful.
車を呼びましょう。ここでお待ちいただけますか。
いえ、本当に結構です。
Huh.
ご好意だけ頂戴いたします。
しかし、おみ足が。
すぐ近いのです。
Where are you going though? In that case,
近いはずなので。
is she lost? Is it like another Ichijo case, like hopeless person who cannot like find direction? Like going straight and then like after 10 meters just going totally like to the left?
はず？
She looks away, a blush rising to her cheeks. Oh my god, this is another Ichijo. Ah, of course.
この城は広すぎます。
ええ、
どちらへ？
京極屋敷まで。
Kyogoku. Kyogoku. Who's Kyogoku? Oh my god.
京
Ah.
極。侍
Oh,
どころ
okay.
出資。京極義門様のお屋敷ですか。
Wait, Yoshikado is the girl, right? Wait, I want to confirm that. Yes, yes. No, Yoshikado? Okay, so I would assume because there's a similar names, because this is a surname, right? And this is the name. This is some kind of like father probably, or mother, probably father. Maybe? Like the girl who works with Doshin is like daughter, basically, I think. So maybe she's a sister. Maybe she's her sister. Might be. Is she a member of Lord Kyogoku household? She's not dressed like a woman from a warrior house.
さて、
I'm not familiar with this residence. I could guess its location, but
京極屋敷。ああ、あれかな。
how do you know? What?
わかるのか。
はい。さっき見たときに
What?
そんなのがあったと。
Ah, there. On the map Righteous Spy gave us. She must have memorized it before we left the house. Okay, that's some amazing skills.
ではご婦人、ご案内つかまつります。
申し訳ありません。それではお手を煩わせますが、よろしくお願いします。
Don't tell me that's a joke. Is that a joke that I think it is?
お前の迷子癖を忘れていた俺が浅はかだった。
It is a joke with crows! They were calling Baka, Baka, Baka! Oh my god! Oh! Mission failed! Mission failed! Why would you leave Ichijo giving you directions? Oh my god. I'm surprised she managed to get to the place where duel happened in the previous episode. I swear she would be lost before going there.
違うんです。地球の自転がプレートテクトニクスが計算を裏切って
Oh my god, she's so adorable. Oh wow. That's so stupid and so good at the same time. Oh my god. Somehow Ichijo has managed to take one lost woman and prospective guides and transmute that into 3 desperately lost souls. She has some potential as an alchemist. Oh my god, that's true. She could make more money with this. Like, you have 1 gold coin and you create 3 gold coins. I swear, she's the same as Ichijo. I swear, like, both of them are like so terrible with directions. A crow cows accused legally. Yep.
面目ありません。
Oh
ご婦
my
人、
god.
かえってご迷惑をおかけしてしまいました。
いえ、そんな。大丈夫です。今度は。
Oh my god. Yeah, sure.
地面に棒を立てて、お前は何をする気だ。
Oh my god, she's going to do that. She will let the fate decide the way she goes. She's going to divide. That's so good. Oh. Her case is terminal. Fortunately, the lady does not seem upset. She does, however, look somewhat confused. I head off the obvious question.
実は、今日着任したばかりなのです。城内の地理に明るいとは言えず。
そうでしたか。
申し遅れました。自分は万所9人、新田景明です。
Oh.
こちらは同じく一姫。
岡部桜子です。挨
Oh.
拶もせず、こちらこそ失礼いたしました。
Okabe. We had today before the Okabe spirit is hunting us or something like that, that Doshin said. So she's from the Okabe household. Okay, I'm more interested now.
岡部？
Yeah. As in the Okabe who attempted coup against the shogunate and was killed over Lake Inawashiro. Okay, so we have like actually backstory for Okabe now. Okay.
壇上院頼綱公のご息女であらせられましたのか。
はい。
これは知らなかったこととはいえ、ご無礼を。
そのようなお気遣いは無用に。今はただ
Ooh.
俗称の落とし種というだけのことに過ぎません。
Traitor house, huh? You're one of these. The high ranking, but also treated poorly at the same time. Like, past of the glory already. I don't know what to say. Neither it seems that does Ichijo. Her dozing rod lies at her feet, forgotten. Fortunate, as it would have led us straight off a cliff. Oh my god. While kicking it, Surepi. I cannot pronounce that. Nope. Aside, I feel the pieces snap together in my head. Before he turned against Okabe Yoritsuna was one of the most powerful men in Yamato. For a time, his influence rivaled that of the shogun. He was even granted the court title of Danjoin, High Judge, one normally reserved for the members of the imperial family. Yeah, so this is they basically fall down from the pedestal. As his daughter, her name carries honor second to none, but no one will acknowledge that honor now. As a fallen noble, she has no place, not among her peers, not among her people. She is and always will be nothing but a remnant. No wonder she seems not to belong.
私もほんの1週間ほど前、京極家の預かりとなることが決まり、笹川久保府からこの城へ移されたばかりなのです。
I resume walking, though I have only a vague idea which direction we should go. Any progress is preferable. I do not think that I could spend another moment stowing in that silence. The two women must feel the same. They follow without pause.
同じだな。
Two spies and a traitor's daughter. Not a one of us belongs in this castle. Here everyone is an enemy. Perhaps she also senses a kinship. Her eyes have softened slightly. The shadow of isolation have receded.
何か。
Oh?
あ、いえ。
Ichijo fails for an answer. She must not have expected the lady to notice his staring. I think I know what's going on. I think Ichijo is like respecting her at this point. Because she's a daughter of a person who stand up against Rokuhara. So in her eyes, she's great. She's not a traitor. She might be a traitor, but in a good sense. Like, Ichijo would probably do the same. She would be like... She probably would be she would be proud to be a traitor for Rokuhara.
その綺麗だなって思って、なんていうか、さすがお姫様っていうか。ありがとうございます。でも、奥御殿にいらっしゃる姫様方の方がずっとお美しいでしょう。
We're talking about you now. We don't care about the other ladies. Lady Sakurako seems disarmed by the price. It is true that there are many highborn women in this castle, most of whom live in the luxury. They doubtless have much finer clothing than hers. But that is not what Ichijo meant.
そんな格好だけのことじゃなくて、その本物って感じが。
本物だぞ。
Yeah. Please.
そうなんですけど、そうじゃなくて、その本物っぽさが本物っぽいから。
Wow.
落ち着け。言いたいことはわからんでもないが。
Pretty much.
ことはさっぱりわからん。
Why do I get the feeling that I attract people like this? My attempt to calm Ichijo is interrupted by the tinkle of laughter. I look to see Lady Mouth covered demurely, struggling to contain her amusement.
申し訳ありません。けれど、おかしな方々。
Yeah, they're fun pair.
ただいまの一幕を持って。
Just trying to murder each other just a few hours ago.
いただけるならば、深く感謝の念を抱くにやぶさかではありません。
すごく回りくどいんですけど。
この娘は変ですが、自分は普通です。
Nice.
わかりやすい。そしてひどい。
Oh my god, the despair of Ichijo.
お二人とも幕府の他の方々とはだいぶ違います。
は、不堕落城に来てまだ一日も経っておりませんから、処刑のようには馴染んでおらぬのでしょう。
ええ、あまり本物って感じがいたしません。
It's like you're not the real thing, eh? She discovered that as well. Also, I just figured out why they changed both surname and real name for Ichijo here. Because imagine that Kagaki would call her like... Oh wait, no. Yeah, by real name, actually. Like her first name, she'll be so frustrated each time. Like, I don't think like she can handle Kagaki calling her Ayane. Wait, her name is... Okay, I was not thinking about this for a while. And I kind of forgot... Okay, wait, she's... Ayane Ichijo or Ichijo Ayane? Wait, both can be named. Wait. Okay, let's forget about this, I will just check it. Yeah. But what I mean, yeah, like... Calling her by true name? That would make her, like, just blush and hit walls all the time, so... You want to change that, so she won't hear her own name from his mouth. Actually, yeah, her name is Ayane. Because he calling her Ichijo always. So Ichijo is a surname. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, never mind. By how she mimics Ichijo's wording, I assume she meant it as a joke. If only I could laugh. Oh wait, no, Ichijo is her name. Okay. Oh, for forget about this, guys. Just forget this. I will check it. I should cut this. I probably forget. This must be how it feels to have blind fired arrow land a hair beneath from your head. Although I know that she does not suspect us, I cannot help but feel a spike of fear. I managed to keep it from showing in my face. Ichijo does the same, though not before letting out a surprised little squeak.
こちらへ来る前は田舎で事務仕事をしていたに過ぎぬものです。ひょんな縁からこんなところへ栄転してしまいましたが、正直戸惑うばかりで。
そうなのですか。それは気苦労も多いことでしょう。私もお二人のように働いておられる方々とは比べ物になりませんけれども、慣れない土地ではいろいろ。
はっ。
特に道が複雑なのは困ります。笹川と違って始終監視の目がついて回らぬのは良いのですが、出歩くたびに迷わされるのはどうにも。
I wonder if we are creating right now the love contenders for Kageaki and Ichijo. I wonder if we are adding third person to the relationship right now. Like, she's going to take Kageaki. Maybe. Even though she knows, at least, that's the cover, right? That Ichijo is his wife. But maybe she will try to make him cheat on her, basically. I don't know, it kind of feels like a setup that could work. I mean, work. Could happen. I sympathize. Castle, as a rule, are designed to buy time. Often, this means lying roads in such a way to delay or divide an invading force. With time, one can learn the shortest roads through the labyrinth, but she has only been here a week. It's not her fault.
今日も八幡様にお参りした後、馬場に立ち寄って馬を眺めていこうと思ったのですが、その途中で迷ってしまって。
Okay, yes, she's like Ichijo.
はあ。
If memory serves me, those two locations are approximately 50 meters apart. Yeah. And my memory says they are joined by a single road. The same
困り
disease.
ませんか？どうしてどこの道路も分岐なんて意地の悪いことをするのでしょう。
それは道路交通局に聞いてみないことには。
みんな一本道なら迷ったりしませんのに。
確かに迷いはしないでしょうけれども。
Though, I shudder to think of how many roads would be required.
ですよね。
Oh my god. They are so on the same wavelength.
分かっていただけます？
Oh my
すご
god.
く。そう、分岐なんてするから悪い。あれが全部悪い。一本道をたくさん作ればいいんだよな。地上
Yeah.
で足りなければ地下にトンネル掘って。
Makes sense she would like tunnels. You cannot get lost in tunnel. Maybe?
そうですそうです。橋をいっぱいかけたっていいんですし、空ならいくら使ったって誰も困りませんもの。
We just found new Ichijo. I mean, not new, another one.
ね、あなたもそう思いませんか？
The broken
個人的見
compass.
解を申し上げれば、そんなジャングルジムのような街には住みたくありません。
touching as it is to watch these two bond over their shared defect, I wish it did not have to come at my expense. Oh my god, that was so good. We ended up asking the next person we see for directions. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay. And I want to thank you too for accompanying me in this chapter, in this episode actually. So we are saving now and we are ending. It's kind of long episode actually. Yeah, it's like 1.5 hours. So that was good. We had some very interesting dialogues with Doshin. I'm starting to like Doshin a lot. I'm respecting him. In terms of like, I mean, he might be evil. Maybe he is. Probably. He's mischievous. But his experience, the way he talks, he's cool. As a character, he's good. I want to see more of him and have like better opinion on him. Because right now I just think like he's good. Good character. Maybe she will turns out to be great. We'll see. Also, yeah, the comedy sequences in this episode were great. Also, we meet this person. I don't know how important she will be later. Probably she will be kind of important, maybe very important, because we had long interaction with her actually. So, probably significant character. And her interaction with Ichijo is amazing. Also, yeah, Ichijo is broken in many ways. Oh my god. Anyway, that would be it. So, yeah, leave your comments down below. And, yeah, I guess I will see you in the next episode. So, thanks for joining. And, yeah, I'll see you next one. So, for the Pocket Watch, let's go out.